Welcome to probably one of the great lesser known secrets of Dubrovnik. Here off-season from November at Gardens Dubrovnik resort in Oroshac, just a little bit before Dubrovnik as you drive down. It's one of the premier 5-star luxury resorts on the coast in Croatia, and during the season it's extremely busy. It's a very, very well self-contained resort, and it comes with some residences which are extremely popular in the season. They have 1, 2, 3 bedroom residences, so families, it's a great place to come. And I was here a month ago doing some filming with the Mayor of Dubrovnik, and I stayed in one of the 2-bedroom residences. And something very, very strange happened when I walked through that door. I'm a writer, I've written several books, I have a blog. And I've been writing a book called Around the World in 80 Disasters, which is about my funny stories about my travels in my 30s. I'd been to 95 countries by the age of 33 before I moved to Croatia. And I've been writing this book for perhaps 15 years now. And every single year I say to myself, this is the year I'm going to finish the book. And I never do, of course. And I walked into this residence a month ago, and never in my life have I had such a calling to get my laptop out and start writing immediately. The karma inside this property was fantastic. There was the table here with the amazing sea view, the tranquility, there was a desk inside, there was a living room table, there was a sofa to write on, there was a bed to write on, there were so many different places. And it was just total and utter calm that I knew that I had to come back here and finish the book. And so I booked some time, 2 weeks at the beginning of November, when I knew things would be a lot quieter, and I cleared my schedule and I said, I'm going to come down here, I'm going to absolutely get this book written. And so I also thought this was a time I could maybe take a bit of stock of my life. I've been traveling and drinking quite a lot recently, and so I decided to maybe try and have a complete detox, stay off the booze, away from humans, and just write and just be one with nature. Every day I can go down to the beach and just to have 1 hour on my own by the water with the waves crashing. And so I decided to do something I've never ever done in my life. I've never been on a diet or any sort of detox at all. But I met a woman, Sanya, in Zagreb, and she has this amazing business called Take Natural Juice. And she was telling me that they have this 3, 4, 5-day detox with cold pressed juices with a variety of very, very tasty flavours. I was a little bit sceptical, but I decided if I'm going to do this, let's try and do this in total. So I decided to go with it, and these are the types of juices. And so for the first 4 days, all I had, no human contact, just my writing. And then I had 8 of these juices every single day, 4 different flavours. The first one is called Full of Sunshine, and it is a combination of orange, apple, carrot, lemon and ginger, followed by Green Detox, which is apple, blitva, lemon, celery and ginger. And then we have the formidable looking Strong Booster, which is a combination of apple, beetroot, carrot, lemon, celery and ginger. And finishing off with Golden Glow, which is a mixture of apple, lemon, butternut squash and turmeric. And I'm somebody who, as you can see, likes to drink, likes to eat. And I was very, very sceptical about drinking just juices for 1 day, let alone 3 or 4 days. And the most amazing thing happened. First of all, in the 4 days I did the detox, I wasn't hungry whatsoever. Not a single pang of hunger. The only thing I drank was juices. I had not a single thought of alcohol, didn't miss it at all. And then I felt my body was actually responding positively to actually having some healthy stuff going into my body rather than the usual stuff I throw in. And my energy levels went up, my productivity went up crazy. I wrote 60,000 words in a week. And I finished the first draft of the book within 6 days of being here, which was ahead of schedule. And then I could probably have continued with the juice, but I don't want to sort of abuse these things too much. I lost 5.5 kilos in the first 4 or 5 days. And while I know that's quite a lot of water and stuff, it's still quite a sizable thing. And I actually felt easier to move around. I felt my body really responding to it. I was sleeping better, everything was great. And then I decided that I really wanted to have a combination of meals and juices. I want to carry on with the juices. Still no incentive to drink alcohol whatsoever. And so there's a really good company in Croatia called FTB Nutrition. And they provide healthy meals, ready meals that you just stick in the microwave or cooker or whatever just to heat up. And so I decided to try, in partnership with the writing, in partnership with the juices, to try the ready meals. And so I've got a 14-day package with them, And here we have, it's like chicken curry with corn and rice. I just had a quick taste. It's really, really delicious, and you can see sizable portions. And this is something that is delivered to your door as well. So I basically got this really nice setup where I've got nobody around me. I've got the nutritious juices, I've got the great meal once a day, I have a salad in the evening, and I've never honestly felt better in the last 20, 30 years. And part of that, of course, is the location I'm in. I mean, this apartment is a dream, really, and as you can see, there are so many different aspects to it. And the terraces, just the views, the sunsets here are insane. And it's really weird being in a 5-star resort with almost nobody else around. There's still some staff who are doing cleaning after the season, but basically my interactions with nobody apart from my laptop, and it's been the most productive time of my life, really. And the book now will be on Amazon within 3-4 days. I'm just getting the cover and the final things. I'm extremely happy with how it's looking. And in general, this has been a super good detox, and I've learned a lot about myself. And now, would I want to go back to my life of alcohol and excessive eating and so on? At the moment, not at all. I could happily continue with this FDB nutrition and take natural juices combination all the way forward. I feel great. The one thing that will test that will be my interaction with humans and going back to my original lifestyle. I'm due to go up to Slavonia next week, for example, so I'm sure that it won't be able to continue because of my lifestyle, but it showed me a lot that a lot of it is the mindset rather than any physical needs. And so I have absolutely no desire at the moment to drink, for example. And as for this resort, I mean, okay, the apartment is the main thing. This terrace is great. I come here for lunch every day. But walking around an empty 5-star resort is fantastic. But it's not quite empty because they have the sports centre is open all winter. So they have a cafe there. You can go and have your morning coffee. They have a really, really good gym here for those that want to go to the gym. They have things like tennis courts. Here you have squash courts. You have even facilities for the kids. And it's just a really, really nice sort of place to go if you want to have some company or to get out and take a break. And these winter residences are available for long-term rent. Nobody really knows about them, I don't think. And for somebody who's looking to get away from life, if they have a creative project such as writing a book, I would wonder how easy it is to find something with the facilities of this, plus the gym and everything else for that, with this location and these views, this level of comfort on the Croatian coast in winter. And for digital nomads or for people that just want to get away, I think it's an absolutely outstanding addition. You'd need a car, but you're about a 10-minute drive from Dubrovnik itself, which is magnificent out of season without the tourists. You have your local shops about 4 or 5 minutes drive and a restaurant as well. And I can honestly say that I've been traveling a lot. I've really wanted to have somewhere just to detox, and this couldn't have come at a better time for me, or a more creative time with this book. And this combination of chilled winter residence, great food, great juices, and creativity has been one of the highlights of the year for me. And so my daily routine, I'm up at 5, I'm really working hard. I'm already working by the time the sun rises. I take my break for juice in the morning, I take my break for lunch. I go down every afternoon to the sea to have my hour. The sunsets are fantastic, and just to hear the waves lapping and just to let nature take over, to clear my head. And I feel calmer, more focused than I have done for many, many years. And what a great combination. So if you're looking for somewhere and you've never seen Dubrovnik and you want to spend some extended time, this is a really good option. The Gardens Dubrovnik residences. Highly recommended.